So I've just checked the bike in for a second time, and yeah, it's been a bit of a slog carrying the bike box around, but I stayed in a hotel in the airport last night, which actually turned out to be in a different terminal. But anyway, so much for all my trying to make my life easy. But yeah, then the hotel turned out to be in a different side of the airport. But luckily enough, this morning, that's the terminal I'm flying out of. So the bike is checked in again. I'm dreading unpacking it in Santander, but I'll be glad to stop lugging it around, just be able to cycle it. All right, so on to the next leg, on to Santander. Hey, welcome to Santander. And okay, so this morning, very early on, I checked in my luggage to fly from Barcelona to Santander, and there was a big problem at the airplane, and they put us all onto a plane, and then they took us all off the plane, and then they said they put us back on the same plane, but they were changing the crew. But it turned out it was actually a different airplane, which meant that none of the luggage got transferred. Now, it wasn't only my luggage, it was absolutely everybody on the plane, so I don't feel singled out or discriminated against in any way. So unfortunately, my bike and all of my luggage in the bike box is still in Barcelona, and I'm here in Santander. And even worse, the next flight isn't until tomorrow night, so the luggage is more than a day behind me. So much for all my packing and being organised and, you know, travelling really light. I've had to go out today, I've had to buy a t-shirt, I've had to buy underwear, I've had to buy shampoo, deodorants, all the stuff that I had in the bike box, because I was only supposed to be in transit for a day, and it was stuff that I could live without. So the airline is going to reimburse me, allegedly. I do have travel insurance, I'll look into it, but you know, it's only €10 at the end of the day. However, the knock-on effect is a bit of a nightmare, because I've had to move all my reservations by a day. And unfortunately, I booked, because I'm super organised, I booked way in advance, so I got really, really good deals. But now, because I'm moving from sort of Fridays into Saturdays, things are changing prices. It's going to cost me quite a lot more than I had anticipated. You know, everybody's just lashing up the prices for the sake of it. And you know, I'm so annoyed, because I was super organised, which has been a bit of a downfall now for me. Maybe it's a lesson, maybe it's a kick in the teeth, I don't know. There's no point getting upset. I have a whole day tomorrow in Santander that I wasn't expecting, so I have found a boat journey to do, which is an hour. There's some place I can walk to. It's like a scenic point with a palace. It's about 4 kilometres each way. I'll go have a nice lunch, I'll eat, I'll just get some sun, and what can you do? I just have to wait on the luggage to arrive, and I just can't make it magically happen, unfortunately. So these things happen. This is all part of traveling, and like I said, there's really no point getting upset about it, because particularly in Spain, like they don't care. You know, they're professional shoulder shuggers, and you know, that might sound really, really terrible and stereotypical, but unfortunately they do live up to their stereotyping, unfortunately. But look, it's on its way. They've rang me, they've assured me it'll be here tomorrow. There's also somebody else staying in this place that's also waiting on his luggage. So fingers crossed, because there's 2 of us in the same location, it turns up a bit quicker. So that's it. That's today's traveling solo experience.